it's another day. It's Monday, beginning of a new week, which means new adventures. So let's first check in. How you feeling? You know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna do a thumbs up, thumbs down for myself. So mix it up if you want to, but scale of 1 to 10, thumbs up, thumbs down. How you feeling? Okay, so for me, I'm feeling like a thumb there. So like halfway between completely up and middle. I got chores done, which is exciting once they're done. They're not fun to do while you're doing them or to think about doing them beforehand. But now that they're finished, it's great. I cleaned out my freezer, which I've been needing to do a really long time. So that was really exciting, doing some laundry. Just, normal being an adult stuff. So today we're going to cover the last of what I am going to call our reset breaks. So we have the 3 reset breaks. Those are the breaks where we need to reset or change how we're feeling, how we're acting, whatever. Okay, so our reset breaks, remember we first covered movement. Then yesterday we did sensory, and then today we're going to cover our 3rd type of break total and our final reset break, which is a mindful break. And then tomorrow we'll cover that fun one that everybody likes to talk about, which is reward. But for me, mindfulness breaks or mindful breaks are my favorite type of reset break. And I don't know really why specifically. Maybe it's because I need them more often. Like, I don't crave movement breaks. I crave dancing, so I guess that's a movement break. But not as often as I need to just like stop and reset my mind, because I think a lot of when I'm off or when something doesn't feel right, it's happening in my mind. So that's probably the reset break I use the most. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna first show you a really cute little video that I like that has a bunch of kids talking about mindfulness. So if you've never experienced mindfulness or you've never started a mindfulness practice or tried a mindfulness break, I'm gonna let them explain it because they do a better job than I would. So go ahead and listen to that.
Mindfulness makes me a better friend and sister. Before I didn't notice if people were feeling sad or lonely, but after I learned mindfulness, I noticed and I wanted to help.
Sometimes my brain is like a snow globe when you shake it up. It's stormy and wild, and I can't see things properly. Mindfulness helps me to calm down so I can see all the different snowflakes and understand what's happening in my mind.
Sometimes I lie in bed and I can't get to sleep because I'm worried about not getting high scores on my test. Pause, breathe and smile make me feel a lot calmer, and it will just help me fall asleep.
There's lots of little neurons in your brain, and your heart is actually connected to your brain. When you feel happy, you have a happy heart. Mindfulness gives you that happy heart.
Kids are pretty smart, aren't they? I don't know where those kids were from, but I thought they did a really good job explaining mindfulness breaks. So what we're going to actually do is going to be a little different than maybe what you're expecting, because the mindfulness breaks they were talking about are like really, say, like quiet, self-reflective kind of mindfulness breaks where you're really kind of internal. And the thing for me that I love about mindfulness is it doesn't always have to be like a quiet meditation, breathing in and out. That's one kind of mindfulness and probably the one people are most familiar with. But there's a lot of other things you can do for a mindfulness break. Example would be a mindful walk, where you're taking a walk in your neighborhood and you're really focusing on maybe the sounds birds make. So you're going to really tune your mind into just those birds. Or maybe you're going to have a mindful eating. So that means you're going to really think about what you eat before you eat it. And then once it's in your mouth, you're going to really think about the sensations, like how it feels. Kind of sensory taste that we talked about yesterday. that would be a mindful eating break. But what we're going to do to start our discussion about mindfulness, because I know I'm going to be sharing lots more mindfulness breaks with you, since that is my favorite and the one I use most often, and the one, honestly, that's probably easier for us given that we're all stuck at home. So I'm going to introduce mindfulness in a fun way, maybe a little different than what you've experienced before, but I did it with my group this year, with one of my groups this year, and they really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed it, because to me it was a different way of looking at mindfulness that's a little bit easier when you're starting out. Okay? So when you're starting out a mindfulness practice, it can be really hard to not turn your brain off, because you're turning your brain on, but really focusing your brain on like one single thing, or even just feeling like it's possible to do that, because there's so much that might distract you. So what we're going to do first, we are going to practice different mindfulness using videos on YouTube, and they're called like try not to videos, which you might have seen those, like try not to laugh, try not to sing along, try not to dance. So the reason I love these, for one, they're fun and funny, but they're helping you focus your brain on one thing, one emotion, one behavior, one reaction. And you're really focusing and tuning your brain into not doing that one thing. Sometimes it's like to try to do something, like to keep dancing the whole time. And so I think if you're able to do that, if you're able to really tune your mind into controlling one aspect of your emotion or one behavior, that it makes it a lot easier to do when you're having to do something more like a meditative mindfulness practice. So first up, I want us to we're just going to watch these kids, and they're going to try not to move. Okay? So basically they're going to freeze like we talked about way back before. So check them out, see if they are able to freeze and not move.
Ballerina!
Everybody remember, you're going to stay
This
still.
is the funnest game in the world.
The round has now started, guys.
Can we go in the bouncy house?
If you want to lose the round, you can play in the bouncy house.
No, after the film.
No, this is your only opportunity. Does anybody want to bounce in the bouncy house?
Me!
If you want to play in the bouncy house, you got it.
Okay. He's tempting me! Whoa! You are not having fun! You are not having fun, correct? I'm having so much fun! You're crazy. Okay? You can have fun!
Does anybody else want to join her and
Me?
lose the round? You do?
But I really want the hoverboard.
All right, we're going to turn off the bouncy castle. We're taking it to the dump.
No!
You guys can move.
All right, close your eyes, you three. Close your eyes.
My heart is beating so fast. I think my dad's gonna be so proud of me.
All right, open your eyes and look over there. It's all made out of bubble wrap.
Can we pop it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Adrian's favorite.
What do you do here, Kuya? Come to us. Trying to make us do it. I can't do it. I'll do it. You what?
So I left links below to those videos if you want to check them out later to maybe like see who won, because I'm not gonna tell you. Another one we're gonna watch is going to be a try not to aw. So you're gonna focus your mind, and these kids are gonna focus their mind on trying not to awe at something cute or to smile or to show any kind of expression that they feel kind of content and happy about this video. So go ahead and check it out.
Concentrating. I'm taking this seriously now.
This is our newborn two-toed sloth.
Oh my goodness, that's so cute.
He's about 7 weeks old at the moment.
7 weeks old?
Why
do you guys torture me with cuteness?
Hand rearing him for a couple of weeks now. Initially, he wasn't fantastic at feeding, but within a few days, he sort of grabs the bottle and he's sucking really well. And he's sucking really well.
Not that hard. That's weird.
Keeping really thorough records of everything that goes on.
I just smiled, didn't I?
Got a real.
That's a big yawn.
Got a real sort of little character.
I'm gonna win! I'm gonna win!
My mom says they're ugly, but they're so cute! I was about to say aw so many times. If you didn't smile or say aw on that one, I don't even know if you're human.
This is such a hard challenge.
I promise you this one, I won't say aw or smile.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a really fun one now, but I'm gonna warn you first. Fast forward if you get scared easy by jump scares. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Check it out.
What is that? What is that? Oh my god. No. No.
Is it gonna... Oh, that's like in... Oh my gosh.
No. Oh my gosh. Why do you guys do this to me? Oh gosh. That scared me.
Oh my god.
Is that one of those ant ears? Oh god. That kind of scared me.
You didn't really move though.
In my head I did.
That was actually scary though. It was just like, imagine that huge thing just jumping on you.
Okay, and one of the classic try not tos that you see most often is the try not to laugh. So we're gonna watch these kids try not to laugh at a comedian whose job is to try to make them laugh, and we're gonna see if any of them are able to resist and to really focus their mind. And what I love is that you really see these kids doing the exact thing that you think about when you think of mindfulness, like closing your eyes and really like breathing in and out. So they're doing all of that stuff, but we're just not calling it mindfulness, we're calling it try not to laugh.
This guy is very positive. Okay, we got one.
Listen, curly-haired guy, I'm not gonna laugh.
You're not gonna, you just covered your mouth like you were. What type of pants do the Super Mario Brothers wear? Denim, denim, denim. Denim, denim, denim. Denim, denim, denim. Da-da-da-da. I almost had her.
You almost had me.
Okay guys, remember links are below if you want to see the rest of those videos. Now I'm gonna leave you guys in just a moment with a challenge that's a try not to laugh, and it's Pokemon, if you like Pokemon, and I think it's hilarious. And I actually used it with one of my kiddos when he was feeling stressed or anxious or angry sometimes, and I would show him this video and both of us just couldn't stop laughing. So that's why I'm gonna make it a try not to laugh, because to me it is impossible not to laugh. Let me know down below if you guys are able to make it through without laughing. So guys, I'm gonna high five you before I leave you with that try not to laugh Pokemon video. And I will see you guys tomorrow so we can talk about that fun last type of break, a reward break. That's, you know, the most exciting. And don't forget, we're gonna practice a lot more mindfulness techniques throughout our series for as long as we have to stay inside. Or not inside, as long as we have to stay out of school. Okay guys, hand up. Don't forget to stick around for the Pokemon Try Not To video. And 3, 2, 1. Bye. Don't laugh.
Yes. 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 Yum, yum. Yes. Yes. Yes.